Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 763. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Love is at the root at everything, all learning, all relationships, love or the lack of it. Fred Rogers. And speaking of Mr. Rogers, I recently watched the 2018 documentary about him called Won't You Be My Neighbor, just like his theme song. And I gained some interesting takeaways, including some for authors. One of those takeaways is how early on in the 1950s, Mr. Rogers saw television being used mainly for what he considered fluff and silliness. It seemed like a lot of people had access to producing television shows, but he felt like they didn't really realize the power that they had. He instinctively knew it could be much more, that it was a powerful medium with powerful potential to create real impact in people's lives, especially in the lives of children. Today, a lot of people have access. We all have access to publishing books. With self-publishing, technically, we all can publish books. Books are relatively easy to create and to produce and distribute. As an author, how are you using this easily accessible medium to create something good or even great? Mr. Rogers used television to rise above what he felt was silliness and lack of quality, and to spread happiness, joy, love, education, and meaning. As authors, story, and idea creators, we have more power than we might even imagine to affect the positive changes people are so hungry for right now. The changes that are happening, even a little bit more quickly than usual lately, we can impact. In addition to leading ideas and change, we can also use our words to help people better adapt to change, making it less traumatic and jarring. Storytellers have done this throughout history. They stepped away from the crowds of the masses, looked at what was happening, reflected it, and in doing so, helped people get through it a little bit easier. Fred Rogers did this consistently throughout his television show, taking stories from the headlines and translating them into helpful lessons and comforting messages for children. He saw the power of television and decided to use his talents to make it something better than it was. As authors, we get to do that with books, and those are the books that stand out. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. I always drop the link in the show notes, and let us know how we can support your writing goals. And I'd also love it if you could follow or subscribe to this show, Your Daily Writing Habit, wherever you happen to be listening to it, and leave a review. Thank you. Until tomorrow, happy writing.